Good afternoon, YouTube. So today we're planning to take this crate, which I got for free from, I don't even remember where I got it anymore, something work related, but anyway, we're trying to turn it into a table with some opening doors underneath that I can put next to my grill on the back patio, and hopefully it'll serve a little bit better purpose out there. So let's see how this goes. Now, just so everyone knows, the plan here is we're going to take the front part here, cut it off, same on this side. Those are going to be doors. We have a cabinet underneath, and then we're going to build a tabletop on top of here out of some fence material, and that should be pretty much it. So this crate, just for reference, is 42 inches wide, 23.5, 24 inches deep. So the goal here, I think, is to reinforce the doors first, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut them loose afterwards. They'll all come off in one piece. All right, so on closer inspection, the bottom slat here is actually nailed in all across the bottom. So I think we're gonna leave this as part of the structure of the table itself, and then only these three are gonna make the actual door itself. So what I need to do is reinforce down the side here, on the other side, and then a cross piece that comes across. So we're going to measure for that. So it looks like our doors are going to be about 30 inches tall. And our cross member is going to be, looks like 33 inches. It's going to be real precise, kind of the design will look kind of messy. Get two out of this guy. This last one's clearly too short to go all the way down to the bottom. We'll see if we can't figure something out for this last little chunk here. We'll see what happens. So 3 down. Let's figure out what to do with this fourth one. Okay, so on a normal project, this is not something I would do. But again, this is supposed to be kind of rough looking. So I think what we're doing is going to take, on this last guy, just put these two little pieces together. We'll just nail them together with a second piece behind there. I think that'll be good enough. So this is the first time I've ever had to try to record one of these, so doing everything one-handed is a little bit unusual. But again, right about there. I'm going to mark the underside too. Alright, so this is what you guys saw me mark, but this is on the flip side of each of those, the actual hard line where it's marked. And so we're just going to take this third piece that I cut off of here, using to bolt those or nail those together here. Let's see what I have lying around. Alright, so the deeper I get into this, the more I realize I'm going to have to invest in a tripod. But these screws that I got just chilling here are going to be about the right length, so we'll make that work. So we're just going to pre-drill some holes. Normally I think probably a nail is probably a better job for this, but 2 hands, so we're using the camera, so we're going to do a screw. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, so now for the cross members. Look at the back side, you can see the bottom has the V coming towards the middle, so we're going to try and match that here. So what we're going to do is just take this guy, throw him up here kind of like that. And again, we're not going to be real precise on this because that's not the look we're going for. Here's just another angle of that. And hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to nail all those down, or screw them all in, I guess. And then we're just going to cut through the tops and bottoms. Or I guess just the bottoms, and then we'll cut the sides off just outside these reinforcements and just between those two boards there. Same thing on this side. So we cut through here as well. We'll see how it turns out. Alright, so something I nearly forgot. We got to put the hinges on here somehow. So basically, make sure I leave space for those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these up with the outside face of that board right here. Then we're going to cut right where the hinge is. And then I need to make sure my boards don't go past that part right there. So. Okay, so we drew this line here to be right about where the saw is going to cut. So we're going to line these guys up so the hinge right just aligns where those cuts are going to go, I guess. Alright, so just put all this stuff back in place. I'm going to give these just a little bit of space. Don't want them to catch when the door is open. That's something we're probably going to have to do some fine tuning on after everything's done. So I'm actually fairly bad at nailing. It's another reason I do so many screws. So I'm probably going to speed this up and you guys can have a good laugh at me. Something about this board just does not like nails going into it, I think. We're going to cheat. Alright, so you got these all nailed in. Plenty sturdy. Of course, I really only messed up on the top where they're going to be the most visible, but we'll see what happens. We're just going to call that character. Alright, so the plan now is to cut right along the side of this board, through the bottom here and here, and then right along the side, between the two, right through here. And then we'll do the same on this side. So. Okay, so when I make this last cut, I don't want the door to fall in on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this board, set it here, and then clamp two guys to him so he doesn't fall in. One door. Alright, so at this point I realized that I probably should have done some more reinforcing and nailing before I cut the rest of these out. So we're going to flip this over and nail those in the rest of the way so they stop spinning around on me. Okay, so you might have noticed it was sparkling when I was cutting through here, and this is actually right here what was causing it. It was like the little head of a nail that I was cutting through got bent back, and it was pretty darn sharp when I reached in there. But we're going to go ahead and get this guy nailed back together. I'm going to take this door just to make sure everything's in the proper spot. Alright, so this time I don't trust this middle piece to support it, so I'm going to use a longer piece to clamp to hold it up. Try to avoid any nails this time. Okay, so some of you may have already noticed the mistake I've made. So on this side I did it right. We have a little space for the hinge to fit, so it can get bolted in, screwed into each side. However, on this side, I cut it off flush, so there's nowhere for that to sit. So I think what I'm going to have to do is pry this board off, attach the hinges so that they fit behind the board, and then we'll nail it back on again. And so they're not going to be the same on either side, but that's one way to make it work. Alright, so we got that board off. So what we're going to do is take these, kind of put them in place, and we'll nail that board back on again over the top of them. And I figured since I'm doing it anyway, I might as well do the other one too. So we'll do the same thing, only this time we don't got to take the board off. So I'm consistently having trouble with this top board. It's enough to make me think that it's a different species, which would make sense since nothing on this is square or true or anything like that, which is just maddeningly unhelpful. Yeah, the bottom guy even drills easier. Head came off. So I'll have to figure something out now with this guy here, and can't use that same hole now. Anyway, so 2 new screws, slid this guy down a bit, and I think that's going to work okay. I really do think it's this chunk of wood, because this guy went together no problems. And we'll just line it back up, put it back in, and we'll just be careful to not put our nails, I think it's actually this way, not put our nails into the hinges. Alright, so in an effort to keep my camera from shaking itself to death, we're going to try something a little bit different here. Or not. Alright, so we have 2 doors with hinges ready to be attached. So we have no mistake. All the up and down moving around, a little block came off, and it goes right here. So now we're going to figure out to reattach this guy or just shift this hinge down. So I decided what we're going to do is reattach this little block here. I think what we're going to do is wood glue and probably a long screw coming in from the top to hold it tight, which means we're going to have to glue it and then wait for a while before I can continue working on the crate part at least. But that's okay, because we're about to start working on the tabletop instead.